Heyo everybody, Haku here with the discussion for the summer 2018 anime season, and I'm really excited for this. This is one of my favorite things to do each season, and something that I wanted to do, other than doing this each season, is at the end of the season, for all the things that I watched, I wanted to do kind of a general discussion of everything that I had watched. Just all in one video, just giving general thoughts for each thing I watched. But that is kind of difficult for spring because I didn't really keep up with basically anything. But yeah, I'll discuss more as we get through this video because I guess I don't really plan these out ahead of time. I kind of go into it like I guess I would a live stream if I had the proper software, not really software, but the proper ability to stream when it comes to both my computer and my internet. But either way, that is neither here nor there. What we do in these videos, we're going to talk about all of the things that are airing this season. I looked into and watched the trailers for all of them, and looked into what they're all about and everything so that I can discuss them and you can decide whether you want to watch them or not. I marked here, I'll kind of get into where it goes, but red is going to be things that I'm not saying I'm never going to watch them. I'm just not going to give them a try weekly. I'm not going to watch them right this season as they're airing. Yellow, there's going to be very few of those so that when I'm done with this I can just hide the ones that I marked red and we can see things better. I tried to not do as many of the yellow ones, but they're going to kind of be maybes. They're going to be ones that I'm really not sure about giving them a try or not, so I'm gonna maybe give them a try, but I really don't know if I'm gonna watch the whole thing. And then I've got about 20 about 20 that are blue, and they're gonna be ones that I'm gonna try to watch week to week. I'm gonna check out the first episode and we'll see where things go from there. They're ones that I'm excited to see, but if they don't live up to like the hype or something, or I turn out to not like them, I'll just drop them. Because the way things went with spring is I had trouble keeping up with most things, and me being super busy for most of the spring season, I was blaming it on that a lot, but then when I think back, I kept up with Last Period. I've watched every single episode of Last Period, like right after it airs. I'm pretty sure today the finale should be up. So I've enjoyed that so much that I've kept on it like that, so I'm like, maybe the other series just didn't catch my attention that well, if that's the case. But there are a few that I'm a little ways into that I'll be finishing up whenever I can. Like, I really like Golden Kamuy, but I'm nowhere near close to finishing. I'm probably like 7 episodes through Uma Musume, so we'll see what goes on there with spring. But as I'm doing this, I didn't mark any of them green, which means I'm reviewing them, because I think now that I'm caught up and now that I'm not going to be as super crazy busy, I'll be able to, I feel like I'll be able to add some more reviews possibly. Maybe something on Friday or on Monday I'd be able to add a review, possibly on Saturday or Sunday I could add another review. So I feel like once I'm caught up, I'm kind of in a position to add a lot more reviews to the channel. So what I'm gonna do is, if I particularly like any of them, like just a whole lot, and really want to review them, or if a lot of you pick a certain series and you're like, come on, you have to review this, then I'll review that week to week. Yeah, that's kind of the way I'll decide on what to do, I guess, there. There was something else I feel like tied in with that, but I'm completely forgetting. Oh yeah, if you see any of the ones marked red that I don't feel like giving a chance to watch week to week, and you're like, Haku, you're insane, you have to watch this weekly, this is a good place for you to give me those suggestions and tell me what you would like me to give a chance. Or if you see something blue and you know the source material and you know it's not very good, and you don't want me to give it a chance, then you can do the same. You can say, hey, I know from the source material this isn't as good as it seems, maybe you should give something else a chance instead. That's always cool too, whatever your feedback is. This is just to both educate you on what's airing so that you can decide what you want to watch, and sort of provide, give you an avenue to provide feedback not only telling you what I'm going to watch, but letting you provide feedback on what you want me to try to watch or what you want me to review on the channel. But even if I don't review something on the channel, we can still talk about it in the Haku&A videos, and there should be one going up the same day as this video, if not the day after. We can always discuss the ones in the Haku&A videos that I'm not reviewing weekly, or at the end of the season, provided I actually keep up with everything. I can do that video where I just discuss everything that I watched. So all of those things, complete possibilities. But either way, let's actually get into going through all of these, and then at the end I can hide all the red ones and really focus in on the ones that I'm watching. But going part by part for what they are and why I am planning to watch or not planning to watch them. Future card Shin Buddy Fight. Not really into the whole kids card anime type thing, not my thing. Fully Coolly Progressive, I watched the original Fully Coolly years ago, of course, when it was first kind of a thing. But for some reason I thought, yeah, it says episode 5. I was going to say for some reason I thought this was already ongoing. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, I just don't feel like watching it right now. This is one of those ones that I'll probably watch eventually. I just don't really feel like watching it right now. Kaneko to Chi Ponpara Dairyoko. That was something that's already been airing, and again, it's just not my thing, I don't think. Duel Masters. Duel Masters was a thing when I was a kid, I think. I think I probably watched it when I was a kid. But yeah, like I said, the whole kids card game anime, not my thing anymore. I guess it's just something that, it's cool if you still enjoy it. I guess it's just something that as I got older, I just didn't enjoy so much anymore. Gegege no Kitaro is really fun. I'm probably only like 6 episodes in. I fell kind of behind on it, but Gegege no Kitaro is fun. I'm going to continue to try to watch it. I need to catch up to it eventually. All I keep seeing is people posting fan art and clips and screen caps of everything, of one episode where Big Mana turns into a furry, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait until I get to that episode. It's going to be great. But yeah, Mana's my favorite character. I don't know, Nekamusume is cool too. And then Island. I want to watch Island. It's about this. It's kind of got a cool concept. So it seems to be about this island where they kind of segregated themselves from the mainland of Japan, really, and have kept their old traditions and stuff, and they're very old-fashioned and not really up to date with what's going on in the current world around them. And then some guy ends up there somehow or another, and he promises to try to save this island from itself in its old-fashioned ways or whatever, is kind of what I'm getting from the description, but it also has a sci-fi tag, so who knows what's going to happen here. But it looks cute, the character designs look nice. It could end up with some creepy lolly romance kind of stuff, but I've been completely wrong about stuff like that before, like Tenchi no 3P. If you have not watched Tenchi no 3P, I would so recommend it. It's such a good series. It seems like the kind of thing where there's going to be some creepy lolly romance, but it's really endearing, and really, it tells such a beautiful story. So Tenchi no 3P is brilliant. Kind of the opposite of Ryuo no Oshigoto, which was really creepy. And just, yeah, it's kind of creepy and off-putting. But also that Miko design. I love Miko girls, you already know, but you probably can't see very well. But if you look up the character art and stuff for the series, because I've looked at all the PVs and character art for all of these, but oh my god, the fluffy-haired Miko girl, she is so fluffy looking, it is adorable. And just probably the biggest reason that I'm watching the series, to tell you the truth. Hanebado is going to be a sports anime about badminton, and I think badminton, right? Yeah, and it is looking like it's full of waifus, and that's, again, full of waifus, the reason I'm watching mostly, because other than that, sports anime aren't really my thing, but hey, waifus. The only thing that concerns me is I can see from the beginning it's saying it's about, like, it's going to have at least some focus on the coach of the badminton team, and I hope that doesn't become a creepy thing again. Again, I don't mind romance, I don't mind perverted jokes and fan service, all that's cool, but there is a line, like a lot of you I'm pretty sure understand, and you've seen it before, where there's that line between funny and endearing and creepy, and like, again, like the difference between Tenchi no 3P and Ryuo no Oshigoto. And I guess another one, I could say that looking at Uma Musume, I think it's pretty cool, but one of the things that constantly turns me off of Uma Musume is the coach. He's just really creepy, and I feel like the entire show would be much better without him. And I kind of hope this isn't a similar situation where I would feel like the series would be better without the coach. Or looking at something that does something similar to that but good, look at Tetsuo the teacher in Demi-chan wa Katari Tai, a series that's mostly about female characters, but it centers a lot around the male teacher, but there's never... It never really feels creepy. It's a really, again, endearing story, and it's really well told. So it's something that there's a line where it can be done right or done wrong. Joshiochi tukai kara ero musume ga fute kite ore no arani? Yeah, it's just a simple ecchi show. Is it? It doesn't say it's short form, but it seems like the kind of thing that would be short form. The designs look cute, but I don't know. I watched the PV or the trailer, either way, whatever you want to call it, and I didn't really like the way it looked very much. It might be something I might give it a chance at some point later, but from the PV, it didn't look like something I'd like very much. But if you're into ecchi, there's a good chance you'll like it. Beyblade, again, same thing with the kids game anime, same with Puzzle and Dragon. Kakuryou no Yarameshi is, after losing her grandfather, a girl can see spirits, and of course all the spirits are hot guys, and that's, again, it's not up my alley, it's not my thing. It's like it's very much, it doesn't say shoujo, but it's very much that kind of thing, where you have these series with these big female casts of very waifu characters, and it's obvious that even if it tells a good story or a bad story or whatever, a part of the appeal of the show is waifus. And this is kind of the same thing, but for people attracted to guys. So, it's just not my thing. It's not up my alley. Not up my alley. A big part of the appeal. Oh, and it says episode 14, so I guess that's a leftover. So yeah, I'm definitely not watching it. I didn't know that. So yeah, that's the point. It's mostly appealing via husbandos, and since that's not really up my alley, it's not, I don't know, I guess not really a thing for me. But if you like that kind of thing, it might be for you, but you'll have to catch up since it's a leftover. One Room second season, I didn't watch the first season, but I actually want to check it out. So I might watch it eventually. Yame no Susume third season, same kind of deal. The character designs here look cute, but I haven't seen the first two seasons. Captain Tsubasa 2018, it's a remake of a really famous old sports shonen, but I never watched the original, and sports shonen aren't really my thing, so I'm just going to stay away from it. Kuroneko Monroe is a leftover, again, not really my thing. Gundam Build Divers, I do like some Gundam here and there, but this is a leftover, and I don't think that this Gundam particularly was something I really want to watch. At least not right now. I might watch it later on, like if I want to get on a real Gundam binge or something, Cinderella Girls Gekijo third season, I haven't watched the first two. Same deal. Senjushi, actually, from the story description, it sounded really cool, but then I saw the trailer, and it seemed like your sort of generic based on a game anime. So I was like, maybe I'll just let it pass. The PVs made it look not as good as it sounds in theory. Then we have Backstreet Girls, about 3 yakuza who end up having to be forced to undergo sex changes and become idols. It looks like it's a nonsense comedy, of course. Typical Japanese nonsense comedy. So I kind of want to give it a try, but it doesn't seem like the kind of thing I'll like, even though I kind of want to give it a try. And the PV could go either way. Because, again, it just looks like your typical nonsense comedy, and it could really strongly go either way, with being really bad or good. So I'm going to try to give it a chance, I think. Lupin the Third, Part 5. Yeah, I just haven't been watching, so I might eventually, but not week to week, not trying right now. Chukan Kanri-roku Tonagawa. I haven't ever seen Kanri-roku. I've never seen that word before. Chukan Kanri-roku Tonagawa. It's a spin-off. It's by Madhouse, so it'll probably be pretty cool, but it's a spin-off, and I don't really understand anything about it. So, again, just not for me. Sunohara-sou no kanrinin, we have that kanri again. Kanrinin-san. So this one, I thought, since it, like, the description's been out since, like, last season, I've been kind of looking forward to this, because I'm like, he's treated like a girl to his feminine appearance, or are we going to have some sweet Otokonoko anime? Some sweet Otokonoko slice of life, but he seems very much not feminine at all, and it's going to be basically a shota around a bunch of large oppied waifus, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'm still going to give it a try, because I don't know, there are a lot of these kind of slice of life shows similar to that I've liked in the past, so I'm going to give it a shot. Isekai Mao to Shokan Shoujo no Dore Majutsu. Honestly, to give you my honest opinion, it looks like any other generic isekai show, but I've been told to read this for the read-throughs for a long time, and because I'm reading through like 3 other series at once right now, I just haven't had time to get around to doing a read-through of this. So I was like, you know what, I'll just watch the anime first. I typically like watching the anime first personally anyway. So yeah, I'm going to watch the anime first and see what it's like, and maybe do a read-through at some point. Or maybe if people really want me to, I can do weekly reviews of the anime. It looks like the same old isekai, but so many people have recommended it again and again and again that it makes me think, okay, there's got to be something good behind it, or else people wouldn't be recommending it so much. Then we've got Yume Okaku to Nemureru 100 Nin no Oji-san. Dream World, Dream Eating Stuff, Yumekui. You know, the character art doesn't really look that bad. But it's a fantasy romance with a mostly male character, and I feel like it's kind of in the same situation as that other show I was talking about before, and I feel like even Senjushi could kind of get into that kind of territory, where I kind of enjoyed Sengoku Nightblood and it was like that, but it's just generally not my thing. Then we have Bang Dream Garupa Pico, featuring girls from Girls Band Party. No idea what the series is, so it's not my thing. It's a mixed media project, and I am not familiar with the other media. Banana Fish seems... It's by Mappa, who I like. I think I gave Mappa, when I did the Haku Award... Sorry, I'm gonna get something to drink while I'm talking here. But I think I gave Mappa my Anime Studio of the Year award when I did the Haku Awards for 2017. So I trust Mappa, and the series description seems okay. I just don't know. It doesn't seem like it's for me. Like, it seems like the thing that could be good, but I just don't know if I'm feeling watching something like it right now. So that's why I'm not really going to watch it yet, at least. But yeah, if you're into it, it looks like it could be pretty good. So if you're into watching a story like that right now, I'd say it's probably something I could recommend. Shichisei no Subaru is another typical MMORPG isekai. It looks actually pretty decent, but there's a ton of other shows that I wanted to watch this season, and even including 2 other isekais that I'm going to be watching. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put this one off. I might watch it eventually, but there are so many shows airing this season that can't do this one right now. Satsuriku no Tenchi. This looks so creative. This girl awakens and finds herself trapped with this dude with a scythe and stuff, and it seems very mysterious. It's a psychological horror thriller adventure. Look at those tags. That sounds like right up my alley. Right up my alley, because personally, my favorite genres are. It doesn't even have to be action, but just adventure in general. I really like mystery too, and psychological stuff is often a part of that. But I really like mystery, adventure, and action adventure included, is like my favorite thing. Then comes comedies, which I really like, and then I guess romance would be kind of at the bottom, where there are a lot of romance shows and movies that I do like. They're just in the minority. But yeah, Satsurika no Tenchi looks really, really good. Harukana Receive. Harukana Receive looks looks to be full of waifus, and it's about beach volleyball. Yes, please. And actually, personally, I like playing beach volleyball. Plus, I like waifus. This kind of all works together for me. So yeah. And it's about a girl who has a complex because she's very tall. Yes, I like different waifus. Tall waifus, short waifus, thick waifus, thin waifus. Different waifus are always good when they're not all the same. So yeah, Harukana Receive looks like it's going to be really good. I'm really excited for this one, actually, a lot. It's not the one I'm most excited about, but I am excited about it. Hataraku Onisan number 2, I didn't watch the original, which, didn't the original just air, like, recently? Was it even just last season? Either way. Chio-chan no Tsugakuro. I've seen a lot of people recommending me this one, and I think it looks hilarious. It looks like another good nonsense comedy. The entire concept of it is really, really cool. So I'm excited for this one. I want to watch it a lot personally. And yeah, so I'm going to be watching it and maybe reviewing it. Like I said, I don't know. Akkun to Kanojo. It's a shoujo romance. I think that's just the thing, is that romances, for me liking them, they're in the minority. For me to like them, they have to have a really good story, and I have to be in the mood for them, you know? And I just don't know that I'm in the mood for a normal romance right now. Oh, and again, I didn't know that it's leftover. So I guess that's one thing I haven't been paying attention to. Well, I guess that's just because I have it sorted by air date, so it's kind of mixing in the leftover ones with the existing ones, and that's what's confusing me, since they're usually either just at the top or the bottom of the list. And hopefully, actually, I haven't been checking my anime list, so hopefully LiveChart has everything. Ongaku Shoujo doesn't seem bad, and at first I kind of wanted to give it a try. Still, the character designs look okay. I still might want to give it a try. Maybe one of you could convince me to give it a try week to week. You know what? Let's make this baby yellow. I don't know. It's just a real possibility that I could watch. Because it doesn't sound very good, but the character designs are cute, and now I'm really torn. I should have thought about that one more. Either way, Yamishibai's 6th season, I haven't watched any of the previous 5, and it's a picture story style of animation. I'm not sure I'm into that anyway. Zoids Wild. I never really watched Zoids. I watched Power Rangers a ton growing up, and Gundam as well a ton growing up. But Zoids was never one that, I guess it just didn't air at the times that I was watching things as a child. And another one that's like that. I grew up, and like by the time I was in high school, there were a lot of people that were like, oh, remember Voltron? Voltron was so cool and stuff. And I was like, I didn't watch that as a kid. So it's kind of one of those things where I guess Zoids was just one of those things I always missed out on. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really not hyped to see Zoids at all. Oshiete Maho no Pendulum. This actually looks pretty cute too, but I could never find any synopsis, I could never find any PVs, and there are so many good things airing that I was like, you know, if I have no information on this, let me go with the stuff that I know is going to be good airing. And now probably the one I'm most excited for here, Hataraku Saibo. Hataraku Saibo, go watch the PV now. The PV is great, it's hilarious. It's basically Osmosis Jones, the anime, and I friggin' loved Osmosis Jones. I feel like that's not a very popular thing to say, but I friggin' love Osmosis Jones. So yeah, it's basically that. It's an anime about different cells and stuff, and look at the little platelet chans, they're so cute. And the red blood the red blood cell main character is waifu material. But look at the little platelets. Oh my god. I'm so excited for Hataraku Saibo. Ah, man. I don't believe I've ever heard of David Production, actually. But the PVs look really good, so I trust the animation from the PVs at least. Persona 5, the animation, I'm still playing through Persona 5. I'm actually over halfway through the game. I've taken a break from it, though, to play Prey. Prey is really good. I'm enjoying Prey so far. But Persona 5, the game is really good. I just wanted to finish the game before I watched the anime. Another isekai. Hyakuren no Hao to Seiyaku no Valkyrie. I like the way it's based on sort of the more Norse, Northern European urban legends, and the designs look cool. It looks a little bit unique. It's kind of the same old harem isekai, but it has enough differences to have me really intrigued. I'm honestly more intrigued about this than the Mao one that everybody's been telling me to watch or read. But I'll check both out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the one that everyone's been recommending, there has to be something really good about it or else everybody wouldn't be recommending it so highly. Then we have Asobi Asobase. Looks like a cute little slice of life, to tell the truth. It says comedy drama school, but it looks cute. There wasn't much there, like this description. I watched the trailer and I didn't really get that much from the PV, and it didn't seem like the description sounds a lot different than what the PV showed. So yeah, I'm not exactly too sure about that one, but I definitely want to give it a try because it looks cute and the PV looked like it could be really funny. So let me get another sip of drink. My throat's getting really dry because I've been talking a lot and trying to talk over my computer. I have no idea what's up with this stupid CPU fan today. Product placement there for Lipton green tea. So either way, I've been drinking that while I've been recording though, and it's helped me a ton with not losing my voice. Like, I didn't think it could make that big of a difference, but drinking that compared to drinking water, though I'm totally not used to drinking anything other than water, it definitely helps me get through long recording sessions, like an hour or so, without losing my voice any. I mean, I'm getting a little bit raspy here, but that's because I've been talking a lot at a pretty decent volume, and I haven't been drinking too much. So then there's Planet With. That character design on the left looks kind of cute, but I didn't really like the PV that much. It didn't really look that good to me. So again, if you're into mecha, I would say give it a try, because it looks pretty cool for a mecha, but I don't know, I guess I'm just not feeling it right now. Because mecha, I guess, is the same with romance to me, where I can list off a ton of mecha that I like, but yet at the same time, usually when I see one like coming up, I'm usually not very hyped for it. Mecha has to have a good story going along with it. Just being mecha typically isn't enough for me. Gintama, I usually don't keep up with Gintama week to week. Just so, yeah, I don't normally keep up with it week to week, so I won't be this season. Ani ni tsukeru kusuri wa nai 2. I haven't seen the first one of whatever it is. And yeah, the description seemed kind of eh. The character designs look kind of eh. Agu Tensai Ningyo. Okay, this, I don't think I could find any of the PVs. Oh yeah, the only PVs I saw were just like the text, just like text on screen kind of PVs. You know what I'm talking about? Where they're just like saying what the story is and saying tune in to this show or whatever, but they don't show any of the actual animation. That's why it's yellow, because I haven't seen any of the actual animation to see what it's going to look like, but the description sounds really cool. Like the existence of Agu, the entities who grant genius, and then there's like the seamstresses. So all of that seems really cool, which is why I want to give it a try. But it's yellow just because I haven't seen any of the animation, so I don't really know. Phantom in the Twilight is, it appears to be kind of what I said before. The protagonist is a girl in London who meets a bunch of handsome men. So yeah, again, it's just one of those things that it's not up my alley personally. But if you're into husbandos, it might be up your alley. Jashin-chan Dropkick looks hilarious. It's another nonsense comedy. It looks really funny. It's got a snake girl, and I am into snake girls. The other girl has kind of a gothic Lolita look and has an eye patch. So there's a lot of cute stuff going on. And I don't know, I generally like nonsense comedies. They can be good or bad, but I generally like them. Kyoto Teramachi Sanjo no Holmes. The description sounds okay, but maybe a little bit boring. And then I watched the PV, and the PV doesn't sell the series very well. The PV does look quite boring, I'm not going to lie to you. But hey, if you're into it as a mystery, but I would expect a lot more slice of life than I would mystery, personally. Or a lot more very, very episodic stuff from it. But I could be wrong. I don't know. The PV just didn't sell me well on it. Overlord 3, haven't watched the first two. Need to eventually, but I haven't. So yeah, sorry to the Overlord fans out there. Anglemoy... Hold on, what's the katakana say? Angurumoa. So yeah, Anglemoy. Genko Kasenki. This had a really good PV. It looks like a really good historical action, and I kind of like those a lot of the time. It's about the, like, sort of the beginning of samurai in Japan's medieval history. So I think it could be very, very good. I could be misreading it, but the PV made it look really, really good. Shinya Tensei Bakabone doesn't look like anything I'm interested in just from the art, and there's no synopsis. Free Dive to the Future, didn't watch the first one, or the first two. Is this the third season? I don't know, I think this might be the third season. I haven't watched Free in the past, though, is the point I'm getting at. Tenro Sirius the Jaeger. Okay, it's about vampires and vampire hunters and stuff, which has been done, and done again, and done again. But hot damn the PV. The PV for this was insanity. It looked so, so good. So I'm very excited for it. And it might be up there with Hataraku Saibo, one of the ones I'm most excited for, most likely to review. Damn, it looks really good. Then we've got Shoujo Kageki Review Starlight. I'm not going to lie, it was another thing where the description was kind of like, I'm not sure. Then I saw the PV, and the PV was really good. And also during the PV, there were girls in leotards, and leotards are waifu material. So yeah. So I'm mostly watching it for the waifus. It's about stage dancing and sort of the, I guess ballet, but, because ballet is typical, it's a song and dance review troupe. I guess I'm just not that cultured in what it is necessarily, because what I would think of watching it is like plays that are musicals. So I guess that's kind of what this is, or what the words for it is. I would say like musical plays, or like ballet where they're telling a specific story. So yeah, I guess that's more of what it's generally about. But it looks really good. The animation looks really clean. So I would, I'd recommend it. I want to watch it a lot. High Score Girl had I saw the description, and I saw the character designs, and I was like, okay, this looks like it could be really good. It has sort of this unique, almost retro kind of character designs, but I love the concept of the girl who's just totally into video arcade games, and it's in the early 90s and stuff. Like, that's such a unique thing. And then romance. Middle school romance is no thank you in anime. I cannot name you a single good one, but I can name you a few that I personally wanted to stay very far away from. So yeah, middle school romance is a no thank you, and it took a very, very good concept and made me like, oh no, there is no way I'm watching this. If it's your thing, go for it. It is certainly not mine. Then we have Lord of Vermilion, Guren no O. Again, it's one of those where I like the description, but I haven't seen any PVs that show off actual animation. So I want to watch it because it sounds like it's pretty good, but I've not seen any of the actual animations. I'm not sure if I'll stick with it once I see it, because I'm not sure what the quality level will be. Happy Sugar Life. I'm not gonna lie, Happy Sugar Life doesn't look like my kind of thing. It's a drama horror. It's from the PV and stuff. It looks really gory and bloody and stuff. And I'm not against gore and blood and stuff, but it depends on the story, and sometimes it can be overly edgy, and it's not typically my thing. But I've got a lot of people that have said they're really excited for this, specifically D-Man or Deshaun. I don't know what he would want to be called in videos or anything. But yeah, D-Man has said a bunch that he's really excited for this and has sent me PVs to watch and stuff. So I'm definitely going to give it a try and see if I do end up liking it. But just from the PV, it doesn't look totally up my alley, but I will be giving it a try because, again, I figure if people are hyping me up about something, if people are wanting me to watch something, there's got to be something good about it that makes them want me to watch it. Then we have Grand Blue. It seems okay. It seems like the slice of lifest slice of life you can slice out of life. But yeah, that's kind of why I don't want to watch, because there's so many other shows going on that I want to watch, and so I kind of don't want to put a potentially boring one on that list, because slice of life isn't always boring, but it can be, and this one hasn't really shown me anything that makes me think, oh yeah, this is going to be really exciting and impactful. Oshiri Tante, I'm not going to watch a show about a butt detective. Yuragiso no Yuna-san, I can't put my, I'm torn. The romance harem aspect and the kind of animation, but I don't know, we haven't seen the actual show, I'm just judging from PVs, has me teetering on the side of why would I want to watch this, but then the supernatural, ecchi comedy kind of makes me lean back toward the other side of, I really like those kinds of stories, so I'm very torn, especially like yokai supernatural stuff. I really find those interesting most of the time, so I'm very torn. I'm going to give it a chance, but I can't really say that I expect to keep up with it. But I will give it a chance. And Tsukumogami Kashimas? Yeah, another one. This is historical. It's got this yokai thing going on. It seems really cool. The PV seemed like they were pretty good. So yeah, I'm definitely going to give it a shot and see what we get out of it. Pretty sure it's about a brother and sister that run a sort of item shop, and the item shop is filled with tsukumogami, which are like the belief that if an item is used and stays around long enough, it gains a spirit of its own or something like that. I know of it from Hakame to Mikuchi. Then Shingeki no Kyojin Season 3. I reviewed Season 2. I don't know if I should review Season 3 weekly, because my thoughts on Shingeki no Kyojin haven't changed since Season 1. And my thoughts have basically always been, they've been along the lines of, do I like it? Yes. Is it very slow and a lot of times boring? Also yes. Do I think it is good? Yes. Do I think it's mega overhyped and a lot of people think it's a lot better than it actually is? Also yes. So yeah, I like it and I think it's good, but I think it can be boring and I think it's way overhyped. So I'm not sure if I should review it when I could spend that time on other videos, but we'll see. If people are interested in me reviewing it, I will, but I don't believe the reviews even did that well on views, so I don't think that many people liked the reviews, particularly last season. Or it's not that they didn't like them, it's just that there were a bunch of other people doing reactions and stuff, and that's a lot more, I don't want to say easily processible. It's a lot easier of a content to just jump into and consume and stuff than a discussion or a breakdown or anything like that. So there's just so many other videos on the series that mine would just be a drop in more than a bucket, a drop in an ocean, and not that many people would filter to my videos over others. So that's why I'm not sure about reviewing it. I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm totally watching it week to week because I've watched the first 2 seasons, and I enjoy it. But I don't know about reviewing it. I'll have to be a little convinced. So yeah, if you want me to review it, just let me know. Fate Extra Last Encore, I really want to watch the Fate series a lot. I haven't, though, but I really want to. So until I catch up, Marvel Future Avengers Season 2. Oh god, what are those character designs? This is the first I've seen this particular artwork. Oh god. But, god, that looks so weird. That looks so weird. I haven't watched the first season. It's a kids anime, which can be good. I mean, hey, look at Late Mystery Tantasia. But, yeah, no thanks. And I'm kind of a meh Marvel fan. There are some parts of Marvel I like, some I don't. Boku no Hero Academia Season 3, of course, I'm watching it and reviewing it. It is brilliant, it is amazing, and has probably become my favorite anime. Inazuma 11, haven't watched any of the previous series of it. Late Mystery Tantasia is so great. I've fallen a bit behind, but I really, really enjoy it. Major Second is another sports anime that, I don't know, it's another sports anime, and there are just other things I like more. Then we've got Nobunaga no Shinobu, Anegawa Ishiyama Hen. I haven't watched any of the previous seasons of this, and it's a leftover. Not doing Steins Gate Zero or Waka Okami for the same reasons. I still need to watch the previous Steins Gate, and there's a leftover. That's a leftover that I decided not to watch, mostly because it's a romance. Again, sorry, little kid romance is just not my thing. Then Muhyo to Roji no Mahuritsu Sodan Jimusho. No thanks. I don't like. It has an okay description. I wasn't able to find any good PVs to sell me on it, and there's so many other good things airing that I was like, maybe if it's good after the season's ended, I can go marathon it or something. But right now, they've given me no reason to try it. So, yeah, let's go back to the top and just take a look at the stuff that I'm actually watching. And before I do anything else, let me save my progression so far with recording. So we've been through everything so far, and I'm going to try to hurry this part up because my computer's battery is deathly low. For some reason, I don't know what's up. It's been doing that a lot lately. I've had a lot less time to record, a lot less stuff. But either way, so I'm going to try to hurry through this so it doesn't die. That's why I had to do a quick save there to save what we've got recorded so far. So I'm going to run through these really quick. The ones that I'm definitely trying for sure. Gegege no Kitaro I'm continuing. Island I want to check out. Hanebado definitely want to watch. Backstreet Girls could go either way. And I guess I'll say the ones I could consider reviewing. I could consider reviewing either of those, depending on how good they are. Because I don't know. Same with any of them, really. I could review any of these depending on how good they are. Sunohara-Sou no kanrinin-san looks like it'll be nice. Isekai Mao, so many people have recommended. Satsurika no Tenchi looks great. Sorry, hiccup from drinking all that tea really quick when I took that break. Satsurika no Tenchi looks really great. Harukana Receive looks amazing. Waifus, yes please, and volleyball, which I love. Because volleyball's just very fun. Chio-chan no Tsukagaru, or Tsugakuro, sorry. Looks really good too. Ongaku Shoujo, I'll give a try. Hataraku Saibo looks amazing. Shakuren no Hao to Seiyaku no Valkyrie looks really good. Asubi Asobase looks really good as well. Agu Tensei Ningyo, I think it sounds very good, but I haven't seen any PVs. Jashin-chan Dropkick looks amazing. Angle Moi looks quite good. I really love the PV for it. And speaking of PVs I loved, holy shit, Tenro Sirius the Jaeger's PV is amazing. It may be the one I'm most hyped for, either that or Hataraku Saibo. Shoujo Kageki Review Starlight looks very good. Lord of Vermilion, Gurren no O could go either way. Happy Sugar Life could go either way because I'm not sure if I'll like it or not, but I have been recommended it a bit. Yuragi-so no Yuna-san, the most could go either way out of all the could go either ways. Tsukumogami Kashimasu seems like it'll be pretty good. I'll give it a try at least. Shingeki no Kyojin, I'm definitely watching every single week, but I'm not sure if I'll review yet. And I'm going to keep watching Latent Mystery Tantation Boku no Hero Academia. So either way, that is what it is. Like I said, give your thoughts on all this, your thoughts on my thoughts on all this, your suggestions or anything like that in the comments. There's a lot that we can discuss here. I love my my cow print aesthetic I've been sticking with down here. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Like, if you did like the video, comment down there about any of that stuff and discuss it. Sorry I'm rushing through this really quickly. Subscribe for much more of any of this and tons of other things on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, then I guess just ask and I'll give you a link to the Discord server. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.